So I didn't actually know what I was doing. The reference had a lot of different colours in the skin, but I wanted to focus on pink. I used a lot of purple at the start. This created a nice base to start layering the browns and yellows on top. In between layering the shadows and the blush tones, I started to add washes of yellow, brown, purples and pinks. This not only brings out the warmth in the skin and darkens it, but it also smooths the previous layers of watercolour. At the end, I used yellow and blue gouache to build up highlights that I had lost at the beginning, and smoothing those out with one more wash of yellow on top.
Got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Yeah, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help.
Painting it
tote bag,
yeah.
Featuring unsolicited commentary.
Here's me painting the red sunglasses with red acrylic paint. Then I watered it down and painted the entire background pink.
Whoa.
Now we're bringing in some purple for shadows and lips and forehead and everywhere because purple is inescapable. And we're adding some color on the nose, some gray highlight on the side, and is that, whoa, more purple? Haha, yeah. It is. At this point I was getting so tired of using purple and not getting instant gratification, so I started using highlights. But then I started having withdrawal, so I went back to purple and more purple and more purple and more purple and more pink. Yay! Now we're painting the background blue. And now feast your eyes on this tape porn. Crunchy. Yum. And thus that concludes our journey for this bag.
Inside her new Balenciaga, cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect. Inside her new Balenciaga, cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect. Inside her new Balenciaga, cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect. Inside her new Balenciaga.
friends kind of said, if you're happy doing what you're doing, then nobody can tell you you're not successful. I mean, it's so obvious, but it's also the kind of thing where probably 4 years ago, if someone had said that to me, I'd be like, okay.
Because you were too busy making everybody else happy.
Now's the time to have fun. You hit these bumps in the road where you're kind of thinking, is this good enough? And is it this enough? Is it that enough? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm just trying to go through life being a little less worried about stuff, because ultimately it'll be okay.
This is your call, by the way.
It's a man who can slap but can also stroke.
Going in the wind, there's a patty of the tree that is naked. It's verbatim and it's shaking.
Lately, I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing guitars like someone in love. Sometimes the things I do astound me, mostly whenever you're around me. Lately, I seem to walk as though I have wings, pump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm first aglow, feeling like someone in love.
You ever just have a really good idea, but then you go to sit down to make the idea a reality and you just can't do it? Like you just don't know where to start or where this idea was even going, but you feel that energy that you had when you first came up with this brilliant idea to just make something. It's what the folks at home like to call artist block. I used to have this issue, then I realized that the problem was my idea wasn't visual, it was a feeling. It was a rush of euphoria that gave me this intense feeling to replicate whatever aesthetic my head had just come up with. How am I going to achieve an aesthetic? I guess that is what I'll do with this video. So I have no idea what I'm drawing, I'm just working with the original lines that I put down. I have to continue to lay down lines until it clicks in my head. That's where I break through the artist block and the real drawing begins. The more I draw, the more I can narrow down which pathway the drawing will take, which ultimately leads me to the end of this piece where I created the abstract idea that caused this artist block in the first place.
The best artist advice that I can give is to make ugly art. No one is good at anything when they're just starting out. There's a huge misconception that art is a natural talent. I used to draw stick figures. My art sucked when I started painting, but I kept practicing, I improved my techniques, I got a better understanding of color, and my art still sucks sometimes. Because bad art is necessary to grow as an artist. It's the only way to learn and to improve your technique is to just make bad art. If you go into a painting knowing you're going to make something ugly, you take all of the pressure off yourself and allow yourself to experiment and grow as an artist. You can play around with color, try new techniques, and who knows, you might create something that you really like painting and develop a totally unique artistic style. So go out there and make some ugly art like a true artist. And if you do, please do at me because I do want to see it, and we can just be little ugly artists together.
Isn't it crazy how something as simple as the shape of our nose can make us feel ugly or less than or not good enough? Why is that? I have the slightest bump on my nose and I used to hate it. And for what? Now, I've pretty much been drawing my whole life at this point, studying facial features and practicing how to make somebody look like themselves. And let me tell you, the slightest change in one facial feature can make somebody look completely different. Now, it's so easy to pick apart every little thing about ourselves, what we like, what we don't like. And pop culture really is not helping. We see facial features and body shapes going in and out of style, and that's so wrong. Every single part of you is beautiful, and every single part of you really makes you you. Now, I know you guys are going to tell me I'm being so cheesy, but it's really the truth. So today I decided to draw Alba Flores. And to reply to your comment, I didn't have to make her nose look beautiful. It already was.
Hey y'all, good morning. So this weekend I hit 100K, which is absolutely insane to me. I started this account in last November, and I remember I tweeted like, I'm tired of being poor, so I'm gonna attempt to be TikTok famous. And like, I know like 100K isn't famous, but that's still like 100,000 people watching me do my stuff, which is insane. And since then, I've been able to stop doing commissions and stop struggling with money and be able to do my own original artwork and have a successful website. And I don't know, it's just so crazy that all that came from TikTok and like y'all supporting me and y'all liking my art, especially like this style. So I'm just so thankful for y'all, and yeah, so just thank you so much. I'm gonna do some more videos today. I think I'm gonna do a tutorial. Let me know if there's anything else y'all want to see. And I'm also restocking my website Friday, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm not trying to be like, follow me on Instagram, but like, yeah, you know, that's where I post first. Also, this is Black Craft Smart Paint. Okay.
Cue! Scribble me.
Last month, Jessica Brennan slid in my DMs and asked me to paint her Doc Martens with dragons on them, and I absolutely flipped out because I love her art so much. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out, but I'm pretty sure most of you are here because she sent you here. So instead of just painting her shoes, I asked if we could do a trade where she paints me something in return, and I wasn't very specific about it. I just let her run wild with her imagination because, oh my gosh, she has a brilliant mind. And tomorrow's the big day when I'm gonna meet her, I'm gonna bring her these shoes, and I'm gonna see what she painted for me, and I'm probably gonna bawl like a freaking baby, and I can't wait. I hope she loves these, and I hope you all love them too.
I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on train